Go back in time 10 years ago, on October 26, 2012. Tiba user Musan is also a strange one, posting about the recent, a bizarre encounter in one's own college dorm room. Since the original iron has long been deleted, we can only rescue from enthusiastic net sex screenshots. Learned the terrifying legend of that year. Musan said that there is a girl in our dormitory, all day long, play tricks. Therefore, we all call him Little God. Little God's family has a history of mental illness, but usually he's a pretty normal person. Just occasionally say something incomprehensible. People didn't take it too seriously, and one night, everybody went to sleep. The owner is still playing with his phone. Suddenly I heard the little god talking in his sleep. In his dream, he called another girl in the same dormitory, Zhaoe. The name says little A. He's all dead. You go fast. Then all kinds of shouting. Everyone thought he was asleep. Sleep talk is not serious. I didn't expect the next day, when a little chat. He said he had a dream last night about an elementary school classmate. This classmate died in a car accident when he was a child. At this moment, the landlord is confused. Little dreamed of a classmate who had died for many years. The little god happened to be talking in his sleep. Little Black. He's all dead. You go fast. Why are the two of them still dreaming in the middle of the night? The owner thinks this may be a coincidence, but I didn't expect that in the days that followed. The landlord discovered many of the words of the little god are not so simple. And then one night, the little god is talking in his sleep again. Don't fight. Don't fight. You'll be in trouble. Then, I started to cry. The landlord thought it was a dream of someone fighting. Class the next day. The landlord heard a classmate sweating profusely in the class. Been calling. Still talking about not answering. Why don't you pick it up? The landlord asked him what was wrong. The classmate said, Mom just called him. Said Dad was in a car accident. I didn't answer my mother's phone after that. The landlord said that the whole class was very worried about him at that time. Only the little gods are very calm. Oops, weirdo. The phone at home finally got through that night. It was my aunt who picked it up. It turns out they leave to go back to her hometown. Night. The landlord remembered the little god's sleep words last night. Stop playing. If you call again, something will happen. Very coincidental. Really just a coincidence. Since then, the landlord began to pay attention to the actions of the little god at night. Observe if he talks in his sleep. If you say, let's see if it matches reality, the landlord discovered. Sometimes the dreams of the little gods can really correspond to what happened in class the next day. For example, one night in his dream, he said trains. The next day, a girl in the dormitory happened to complain. When you say you do your laundry, put the train ticket in your pocket. I forgot to take it out and wash it. I think all of you have had this experience in your life. For example, a song is echoing in your head. The melody of the song. It just so happens that you are alone. Hummed this melody. It startles you, like something is on your mind. Someone around me happened to say this sentence. This bizarre coincidence. I'm sure you've all been there. I have also encountered, for example, the last show. I'm talking about Colombian men, diadogs. The second-hand toy tent at home bring about paranormal phenomena. And when I said tent twice, just received it. Voice WeChat of the famous grandma's main ingot route. He asked me, Duncan, I can't get this tent up. What do you say? Ah, so. He's out having a May Day picnic with friends. A new travel tent. It won't assemble. It won't stand up. Asked me how to do it. Coincidentally not. The landlord said that the little god has a particularly disgusting hobby. Love pets. Not a kitten or a puppy, but the red bug used in the landlord's house is local, so he doesn't live at school on weekends. Listen to other girls in bed. He also drank water that raised red worms. Very disgusting. I don't know if it's true or false. October 27th, 2012. The owner continues to update. The landlord said that around 2 to 3 a.m. this morning, the little god is talking in his sleep again. I'll smash you to death. Then he turned over in anger. There is also a roommate who sees 4 or 5 in the morning. The little god sat up from the bed in a daze. Put everyone's kettles in a row. After a while, it swings back to its original position. I don't know what's wrong. And today during the day, little god, because of moving the table, I quarreled with a girl in the class. The little god was angry with the people in the classroom. Say you all say I'm sick. I think you are sick. I am normal. You are not normal. Then run out of the classroom angrily. The landlord said tonight during the day, the girl who had a conflict with the little god, sudden cold, went to the hospital to hang water. There was a little accident. I was allergic during the skin test before the drip. Roommates joke about the future. Don't mess with the gods. Whoever provokes him is unlucky. Now, the landlord suddenly remembered what the little god said in his dream last night. Smash you to death. Smash you to death. If it sounds like stabbing you to death, stabbing you to death, then think of the girl who is allergic to needles. It's going to make people stand up a little bit. The only thing that doesn't logically explain is, the little god said at 2 o'clock in the morning to stab you to death. And the girl had a conflict with him during the day. Could it be that his dreams can still be predicted? The next day, there was a conflict with the person. It was the end of November 2012. Distance from legend. The end of the world, predicted by the Mayans. For 1 month, the landlord joked that he would wait for the little god to calm down. Back to the dormitory. I'm going to talk to him about the end of the world. 1 day later, November 28th, the landlord updated, around 4:30 a.m. last night. The landlord smelled a strange smell. Half asleep and half awake, I found a ball of fire in the dormitory. He saw the little god burning something. Ask the other person what you are doing. The little god said, I'm burning the threads of my clothes. The roommate who cleaned the dormitory in the morning said, saw a clump of burnt hair in the trash can. Scary, but everyone found it. He didn't burn his own hair. Other people's hair in the dorm is fine. The landlord introduced the family situation of the little god. His family is quite privileged. Father is a doctor. Mom is a beauty consultant. When school starts, the landlord feels that his father is also quite abnormal when filling out the form. See, his family has a family history of mental illness, but his mother is not bad. The little god looks okay. It's all white, about 1.58 meters tall. Anyway, just open your mouth. You can feel that this person is not normal. The landlord said that his roommates often make trouble with him. Tao is inseparable. The grasslands are involved. Then his mother came and apologized to everyone. I also sent you some skincare products. It's just over. The landlord said that the little god has a hobby. You must wear a raincoat on rainy days. Wear it even indoors. Wearing a raincoat and an umbrella outside. He was a weirdo. The landlord said that he would not be so shocking. We can still be good friends. October 29th, the landlord updated that he was speechless by me again today. went to bed early last night. I don't know if he was talking in his sleep. He sits behind me in class in the morning. Suddenly she whispered something in my ear. I told you yesterday, startled the landlord. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. At noon, the landlord orders rice, fried meat, and rice, but found that the meat was undercooked. Just spit it out. Unexpectedly, the little god sat on the bed and smiled at me. I'm laughing. Remember that sentence I told you yesterday? The owner is very afraid. But the landlord said, he often says such ambiguous things. It's hard to guess what he really means. He also likes to sit on the bed and stare at his roommates. Extraordinary. On October 30th, the landlord said, "Morning dormitory administrator." Sister Lee called him out, said the school found that it was seen in the surveillance. Every morning, your dormitory, the little god will wander in the corridor alone, rubbing footprints on the wall. I don't know why this classmate is like this. He was just called away by the counselor. TZ is still being updated. The owner updated it in the afternoon. The little god's mother was called to school again. I still sent some skincare products to the dormitory. Please take care of him. The little god's mother took him home for 2 days. Tell everyone about this girl. It's so strange. Fear of rubber bands and headbands. A girl is afraid of rubber bands. And he never looked in the mirror. Even if you wash up with him, he's got his head down. Never look at yourself in the mirror. He is myopic over 400 degrees. Never wore glasses. The owner also recalled that there was a fight at school. The instructor asked to check whether the dormitory had controlled knives. Little God has a bag, mysterious and never seen. This time, everyone opened it while he was away. It's very disturbing. 2 red bricks, a wooden bowl, half box of chalk, red stockings, a bag of red bugs, a notebook. It's full of all kinds of symbols, he doodled. There are also various medical needles. On December 3rd, the owner said, he woke up again in the middle of the night. He suddenly laughed. Then he said that you have a crotch. Then went back to sleep. Oh, my God. Could it be that he dreamed of that in the middle of the night? Dreaming of Comrade Joseph Biden. What are you afraid of? The next day, the landlord went to the water room to wash up. Slipped and sat on a fart pile with the wash basin. Really, a pair of pants is full of water. The landlord said it was really destined, impossible to prevent. After that, the landlord updated some more. The strange behavior of the great god coming in. Very nonsensical in general. You're used to it. December 7th, 2012. Terrible things are coming. Tomorrow is little god's birthday. The family invited the students in the dormitory to his house as guests. I'm going to pick a gift for him today, for dinner. December 8th birthday party. The owner has gone through a lifetime. Horrible encounter like never before. The landlord said that normal people's birthday parties are cakes, balloon singing, a table of delicious food. And I think we went to a funeral today. The first time I found out that his mother was not normal either. To his house, there are 2 skeletons on either side of the door, his mother explained. This is what Dad uses for medical research. His house is all white. The ceiling is white. The wall is white. Even the floors, furniture, and curtains are white. If it doesn't sound good, shake your eyes. The gift is a doll. The landlord hands it to the little god. The little god took the gift and put it in a cabinet. The landlord suddenly discovered it's on the cabinet. It's a black and white photo of his mom and dad and himself. Yeah, run away. but it's not good to come to someone else's birthday party. The landlord said that his house is quite large. We eat at a long table. There are more than a dozen stools. There is also a glass partition in the middle of the table. They make 2 of every dish, 1 for eating, the other side of the glass. The food is pretty normal. It's delicious. After the dishes are served, the little god's mother said to the little god, "Go and call grandparents and uncles to dinner." Then the little god walked into a room, drag out a cardboard box. The landlord is half dead. It's full of one item. Subsequently, the little god started to take pictures of those empty seats, one by one. Grandpa eating, Grandma eats, Uncle eat, the third uncle eats, Uncle Wu eats. Then the little god shouted to the 4 uncle to eat. At this moment, his father came out of the room expressionlessly. Could it be that the 4th uncle is his father? His dad didn't say hello to everyone, and nobody said anything. The mother explained that this was a rule left by the ancestors. "Do you mind? Who dares to say you mind?" Everyone finished their meal in fear and silence. His mother actually said everyone should stay and live. Oh, my God. Who dares to stay with your family's cardboard box relatives? Everyone left the little god's house in unison. The landlord said that he is destined to not be able to sleep tonight. He and his roommates were very confused. Is this family so schizophrenic? I've heard of a lot of people with severe schizophrenia before. It's pretty scary. This time it's really knowledge. The landlord also saw the little god in the little god's house. Photos of the time, all expressionless. It's pretty scary. The mother explained that he fell off the 3rd floor when he was a kid. Facial nerve paralysis. In the second half of the night, the landlord posted crying in his own home. I had nightmares about appearing in the little god's house. I also became a person in the portrait. Can't get out? Or did Grandpa give himself a big fight? Just woke up from a nightmare.